So what makes a plant or animal invasive? Does it have to do with a certain amount of damage? Or is it just a species that left its own habitat? Let's talk about some other definitions like native and non-native before we dive into the big question. Native species are all organisms that occur naturally in a specific area. One example is the white-tailed deer. It's native to North America, Central America, and South America. When found in nature, the white-tailed deer is an integral part of the ecosystem. Non-native species are species that do not occur naturally in an area but are introduced because of deliberate or accidental human activity. One example is the European starlings that are widespread in America. Most importantly, they exist where they have not naturally occurred and can be considered pests or sometimes beneficial. Now it's finally time to explore invasive species. Invasive species are non-native species that cause harm to the environment. One example is feral pigs. Feral pigs were introduced to the United States in the 1500 seconds by early explorers and settlers as a source of food. Free-range livestock management practices and escapes from enclosures led to the first establishment of pig populations within the United States. Feral pigs cause widespread damage to natural resources. They consume large amounts of vegetation and destroy plants with their rooting, soil compaction, and wallowing behaviors. Now, you may be thinking, where do pests fit into all of this? Great question. A pest can be native or non-native. For example, the raccoon is native to America but is also considered a pest. Raccoons can be pests by damaging vegetable gardens and crops, by killing poultry, by damaging houses and outbuildings, and by raiding garbage cans in search of food. The feral pig is non-native because it did not originate in the US and is also considered a pest because it causes damage to a variety of resources. In conclusion, understanding these terms is crucial for managing and conserving our ecosystems. Native species are naturally occurring and play a vital role in their habitats. Non-native species, while not originally from an area, may or may not be considered pests, depending on their impact. Invasive species, on the other hand, are non-native species that harm the environment. Pests, whether native or non-native, interfere with human objectives or threaten health and safety. It's essential to be aware of these distinctions as we work to protect and preserve our natural world. If you found this information helpful, please subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.